Hey YouTube, it's Girl83. So, this is a chat video to sort of just document how I'm feeling so far during this journey. So far, I am 9 weeks out and I have lost 72 pounds since my pre-op diet. And it's I feel like that this is always an interesting topic because everybody has their own experience, but then there is a similarity to the experience. So I feel like this would help to support the community just by sharing my feelings on losing such a large amount of weight. I'm not at my goal yet, which is 160 pounds, but I am now 206 as of today. So, and I weigh myself for this video. I've been doing a little bit better on weighing myself so much. So, since the last time you guys saw me, I think I was 210 and now I'm 206. So that just gives you an idea. I'm losing like 4 to 5 pounds a week. I never in my life thought that getting, okay, so I knew I was going to be losing weight fast. I guess the magnitude, or like now it's here, I'm realizing I am losing, and I'm losing a lot of weight really fast. And so I have not yet really caught up in my head. So I'm still at the awkward stage. Like, this journey is just, and for me, it's somewhat awkward. And it's wonderful at the same time. So I guess that's why I was saying in my last video, like, the confusion with the food. It's not just with the confusion with the food, it's confusion with people, like, that you've known for a long time, and or people that you have seen in passing, you know, for you, just same employee people that, customer service people that you deal with on a regular basis, and how they are now, and some people won't say anything, like the guy that I do, like the guy that I go to pay my car insurance. He used to be really like chatty with me, like like friendly, he just felt comfortable just having small talk. I pay my insurance and then I leave. So it's nothing, no past that. He's in a relationship of his own. So the last time I went in there, which was last week, he didn't have anything to say to me. And it wouldn't matter if I had my husband with me or not. My husband was with me, but even the times that my husband was with me before losing weight, he would just be very just chatty with the both of us. But now he just says, he says hello and then he says bye. That happened 2 times in a row. The first time it was kind of awkward, but the second time it seemed like it was more deliberate, and I don't know. Anyway, some people don't say anything about how much weight I've lost. They just kind of like look, and some people are just like, wow, you look so good, you look so great, and you are looking unrecognizable. How much weight have you lost? And yeah, I'm not too shy about telling people about, me having weight loss surgery. In fact, I find myself having to not say that every time, like to justify. Like, I went to Jersey Mike with my husband to get a sandwich for him. So we both went in, and I realized the girl was looking at me like, kind of like, okay, so what are you getting, And I wasn't saying anything, and I just was like, had it in my head, well, I'm not hungry, I'm not getting anything, and I can't eat anything anyway. So I really was okay with just, hanging out with my husband. So finally, I I was like, oh, that's why she, like, I just clicked. She's looking at me like thinking I'm gonna get food. I said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna buy anything. And then she looked at me kind of strange, and I almost for a second thought I was gonna have to explain to her that I had bariatric surgery. I didn't, because I mean, I just feel like that's just, I mean, I don't need to tell everybody that in passing to customer service representatives, but I'm still at this point feeling pretty uncomfortable eating out. And I've had a few opportunities where I did eat out, and the experience of eating out is forever changed for me, I think, because I'm still not even able to eat regular food, and I'm already going into my third month. So putting, the bread, like I miss bread, you guys. Like putting, that's what they put on the tables when you go out to eat bread. Breadsticks, just different types of breads or chips or something. And um, takes a lot of energy to be okay with, okay, I can't have that. Not just because you are trying to lose weight, but because you really can't have it. Like you don't want to be sick. You want to finish enjoying, the company that, you're there to hang out with friends or family. You don't want to be leaving early because you're sick. So to avoid eating certain foods or avoiding eating mostly, you know, besides the one thing that you can find that's safe to eat, it's just, you find people looking at you strange. So I feel kind of like a spectacle a little bit, but not in a bad way. Like, and I'm a Leo, so you would think that, oh, I'm loving all the attention. Yes and no. It would depend on who is giving me the attention. Strange people, not so much. um, let's talk about the attention I'm getting from my husband, though. Um, now, the feeling that it's mutual because I am feeling a lot more comfortable now that I've lost some weight. I'm feeling more comfortable in general, like not feeling like a big whale sitting next to him, like trying to, get comfortable and, feeling like if I lay on him too long, it might be aching or it might hurt him a little bit. I don't know. I don't know, you guys, but I'm feeling more comfortable and, in that way. So let's talk about the extreme public affection. And you guys, if you were there looking at it, to you, it wouldn't be extreme. But for me, it's extreme because, like, I'm not a real uh, public affection kind of person. My husband is. And I haven't really noticed him as much, uh, what they call handcuffing. Okay, I'll explain a little bit in case you guys don't understand. When you when we're out in public, my husband sees other guys around that may seem interested or he catches them looking, he grabs my hand, my arm, puts his arm around my shoulders or around my waist, or he may even pop me on the behind. And so I almost feel like I'm 17 again, you guys, in that way. And I don't want to say he's jealous or getting jealous or uh, that he's just irritated with, like, now he's dealing with, and I may hopefully be able to get him to get in a video with me so he can get his take on, because I don't want to put it out there that, and it's not what he really thinks, but to me I feel like he's just maybe a little frustrated, not jealous, because he's not so used to so many people giving me so much attention, not like talking to me like that, but like, people are, he's catches people looking way more than I catch people looking. So, um, I don't know, I think he's a little frustrated. And again, hopefully I can get him to get in one of these. I've been trying to get him in the mind frame. So I think you should jump in the video one day with me so we can, you know, have a little bit of a chat about what you think about the surgery. Anyway, so let's move on. I'm looking at my notes here so I don't see it's already 9 minutes. Okay, so really quick, you guys, let me talk to you guys about some of the comments. So I'm not. I mean, I guess yeah, we can still stay on the comments part. Okay, so in a negative way, comment like I wouldn't necessarily take this comment, hey, like hi skinny, to be a bad thing, but depending on who it came from. This person that it came from the same person I was telling you guys about a while back that just didn't want me to have the surgery, and so I just don't know how to take the comment. To me, I've taken it in a negative way. It's like it's like they say it, but you don't really know how they mean it. So saying something like, "You need to eat, girl. Something you need to eat something, girl. You look skinny," or you can stop losing weight now. And I'm just like, first of all of us bariatric patients know your body is going to do what your body is going to do as long as you're following all of the rules or most of the rules to this whole journey. Then your body is just going to follow suit. And some of us get down to our goal weight, and some of us exceed the goal weight just because that's our bodies just do what they want to do. I am not confident that my body is going to stop at 160. I think I'm going to end up being 140 or even 135. That's my prediction just because how much I am, just by how the journey is going now. Like I'm being so turned off from things that I would normally like to eat. I love bread. And anytime I try a tiny piece of bread, because I'm not good all the time, you guys, I try, you know, experiment to see if I'm one of those people that can have a muffin here or there. And I am not one of those people. Cornbread is not my friend. Potatoes, the white potatoes, are not my friend. Um, Cheez-Its. I love Cheez-Its, you guys, even before surgery. So I could feel that being an issue later on. But even after having two of the Cheez-Its, I kind of get like a little bit of a queasy feeling. Not like when I have cornbread, though. So, yeah. Um, I had malto meal the other day, you guys. And I was just sick. Like, I think that was my first, like, mini episode. Like a mini dumping syndrome. Because it lasted like an hour. My stomach was hurting so bad. I ended up in the bathroom. Um, just stomach pain, like just hurting pretty bad. I didn't throw up, but yeah, the other part happened. And you guys, never again. I think it's because I use regular butter. I haven't even bought regular butter in such a long time, but I did because my husband, he wanted to use it on his bagels, and I understand. So I put some in the cereal that I was making for my daughter, and it was just like a little bit, you guys. Like I didn't just like take a big tablespoon. It was like a little bit, and yeah, 3 little spoonfuls of that cereal, and it was just over for me. And it happened pretty quick. It didn't like I didn't have to wait like 25 minutes to be like, oh, my stomach hurt. It happened quick. So I think I had like a little dumping thing that happened. Um, Man, I'm already at 14 minutes. So I still have a bad habit of cooking too much food. Not all the time, but like cooking like that's how I ended up eating the multi-meal because I should have measured it, but I didn't measure it. For just a very small portion for my daughter. But I made a little bit too much. I probably put like about a cup, and she's not gonna eat maybe a half a cup of that. Not even maybe a third of that. Anyway, so I made way too much, and so I thought, oh well, there's some left over. I'll just have a little bit. Nope. Need to stop making too much food, and I've thrown away a lot of food, you guys. So like in the back of my mind, I kind of feel guilty, and not only am I wasting food, like you guys, like I taste food and then like spit it out. Like like my husband made some barbecue sausage and some chicken, barbecue chicken, and the barbecue sauce may have been a little bit too sweet. I only had a little taste of that sauce, but the sausage, I took like 3 bites out of that sausage, and each bite I chewed it and spit it out. I have not talked to my nutritionist about that yet. She'll probably diagnose me with some eating disorder or something. So I don't really want to tell her, but I think I will tell her just because I'm interested to know, to get her take on it. And I'm probably not the only bariatric patient that like tastes food and spit it out. Um, it's gross, but you guys, let me tell you, the flavor is just too good, but the texture of food right now, I can't do the texture of food. I am so much happier just tasting it than actually swallowing it because I do not want to feel it in my stomach. Like the feeling of food in my stomach, like the texture of food, it makes me kind of nauseated and it just I have the urge to throw it up and I have not yet done that, but I am a person that will just fight to hold it all in. So I eat very tiny bites. If I was going to swallow something, it would be such a tiny bite that like if I get that feeling I can hold it in. It's not going to come out. So again, I'm looking at my notes really quick. Oh, you guys, um I went to go get some clothes lately. And my bras are like saggy. My underwear are saggy. My panties are saggy. Um, my my tights are like the stretch pants. You guys, they're 3X's because the tights, you have to buy them like a size up. I'm really a 2X at first, but I got the 3X and it fit comfortably. So now I am a XL or just a regular large. So, which is kind of funny going shopping. So, I go in the store and I automatically, of course, go to the plus size section. And I go over there and I realize all of them say 3X, 2X. And I'm like, okay, so let me venture off a little bit to where they have the regular size clothes. I've always fantasized about like being able to shop in that section, but now that I can actually shop in that section and buy like a regular large, it almost feels like people are I still feel like people are judging me because I always ventured out to that section just to look at the clothes. The regular size clothes, they have so many different other styles and, way cuter. So I would go over there and just look around and fantasize. But like now that I can actually go over there and like pick something out from that rack, I am like feeling like people are like looking at me like, why is that big girl in that section? And I found myself like migrating back over to the plus size section, not finding things that fit, and then like going back over to the other side of the store to find regular size clothes. And that's when I discovered I was wearing like a regular large. So my feet got smaller too. None of my dress shoes were fitting. And you guys, I know like this is kind of crazy, but after I had my daughter, I ended up wearing a size 11 shoe. I was already a size 10 since I was in like high school. But now I can say that I can fit back into my 10s with some room to spare. So I wonder if after this is all said and done, I'm going to end up wearing a 9.5 as my actual shoe size. Like my toes are not chubby, looking like they have taken on the transformation. And I don't know if you can tell from my hands. How about this? I'll show you this hand because look at how the rings are like turning around, and they are like this all day, or they end up in the palm of my hand, which is really annoying. So not only am I going to need new clothes, new underwear, I need another ring because my wedding ring is almost falling off my hand. So I guess we would call those NSVs. So I'm not upset about losing so much weight that now I'm wearing a size large. It's just that I think my mind has not caught up to the actual transformation that's happening or happened. Um, that's pretty much it, you guys. Um, you know, comment down below if you guys actually taste food and spit it out. I mean, if that's too personal, like, I mean, I understand, but I just really am curious to know if I'm like, how many other people are in this community, get by with eating like barbecue or like a hamburger without actually eating it, but like tasting it. Which, by the way, you still get calories from it. You still get calories. I mean, nothing major, but yeah. When I looked it up, they claimed it was like really like it could become addicting, and it could turn into other eating disorders. So I'm gonna let you guys go. If you made it this far through this video, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you soon.